Hey everybody, it's Dave Mattis with RE/MAX of Reading and the Dave Mattis Group, and I'm here with my latest video, and today it's a how-to video on how to appeal your assessment on your Berks County real estate. Many people come to me and say, hey, how do I check to see if my assessment is where it should be so that my taxes are where they should be on real estate that they own here in Berks County? And I help a lot of people every year get their taxes reassessed. So how does that work here in Berks County? It's a pretty easy process. Basically, your assessment is based on fair market value, and they multiply that times what we call a common level ratio. And that common level ratio changes subtly every year. And basically, it changes July 1st every year. And this year, we've gotten advance notice that it's going to be 74.34%. So that's a little bit of a drop, actually, from last year. And that's actually a good thing, which will mean more people will have the ability to appeal their taxes. So again, fair market value times common level ratio. And what I have behind me, I have a couple of the county websites. The first one here will just get you to the county website, and then you can go to the assessment department and follow the links to get to the form. There's also information on exactly what we're talking about here today. And then the last one actually has the link all the way to the form. So it makes it nice and easy. It's a very easy process. How much does it cost? Because a lot of people worry about the cost of the process. It's actually $25 for the application for a residence and a farm. Any other type of a property is $100. But anyway, once you get to these links, there's a website. There's a PDF that you can access that you go through and fill out all of your personal information. And there's information that you can get from me, or you can get from public records. Of course, you have access to public records, but I also have it at my fingertips. But you need things like the tax ID number, and then again, we have to sort of come to a conclusion as to what we think fair market value is for your house. So if we look at the equation and say, all right, I think fair market value for your house is this times the common level ratio, and if we think the equation is lower than what you're currently assessed at, well, guess what? You have a shot at doing an assessment appeal. So from there, how does the process work? The dates that you can do it, first of all, are coming up real soon. July 1st through August 15th of every year is the appeal period here in Berks County. Again, you get your application in by that time, you're good. You don't have to prove what the value is at that time. You just need to get your application submitted. Okay, so if you have any questions about the value of your house, give me a call, email, text, and we can just discuss what we think the market value of your house might be. So once you put that application in, what happens from there? After that, the Assessment Appeal Board will send you a notice as to when your hearing is, and you can get me copied on that as well. And then you'll essentially have a hearing that lasts anywhere from 1 to 5 minutes, where you go in and present your case in front of the appeal board. And how do we do that? How do we justify the value of what you think your property is worth? There's a couple different ways. If you've had an appraisal in the last 6 months, they'd like you to use that. But then I have access to the multi-list, and we pull up 3 or 4 or as many comparables as we think we might need to justify the value. So after that, they will notify you in, I believe it's like October and November, of whether you had, whether you were successful at your appeal, and then they will put that change into effect for the next calendar year. So it won't actually take effect till January 1st, and then of course the next school tax period. So that's pretty much it. Again, I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but you need an attorney if you're doing, if you own the property as a corporation or a partnership. But very easy process, and it's something that I've decided to do in my business just to help out my past clients, friends, family, etc. And I have actually saved some of those folks thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's just the right thing to do. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Please take this video, forward it along to anybody that you might think might find it useful. And I also have my website on there at the bottom, davemattis.com. If you happen to be searching for properties or starting to think about buying or selling, please reach out as well. Thank you so much.